What's going on? This is Lawrence D. Adams, and yes, I am back here and we are live. What's going on, Evo Rebirth? Yes, it's a short show, man. It's been a busy day for me, but I do not want to stop doing what I do and getting the content out. If you've been watching the series I've been doing on submission and mission, you realize that it's very important. Hey, I'm not going to be here long. I think what time is it now? 11:34. I know what's going to happen. It's going to buzz and everybody can be like, oh, what are you doing? You coming on? Hey, this is a great time to come on right now. Before we get started, I just want to say, hey, I want to thank everybody for supporting the Mr. L and the Mr. L radio show, actually, channel on Instagram on here. I appreciate you. Today, we're going to talk about never let nothing stop. Never let nothing stop you. Man, if you know today what I was going to do to not do this broadcast. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to get into it, but I'm waiting for everybody to get in. So while everybody get in, for the notification to go out, but we are going to talk about it tonight. But this is your trusted name, your friend, Mr. Lawrence D. Adams, and we are here tonight. I'm excited about what we're going to talk about. So in the chat room, I see we got the one person walking. Evo, let me know what's going on. How are you tonight? Before we even get started. Oh, this looks pretty good. I thought it looked bad, but it ain't that bad. Should have cut my beard down a little bit. So how are you tonight? Evo Rebirth, how are you tonight? How's it going? How is it? How are you doing tonight? What's going on? How are you tonight? This is the one and only Lawrence D. Adams. Yes, I am live tonight. I'm waiting for everybody to come through. I might drop the music again because I really want to get this message out. If you've been watching that series on submission, man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Messaging me, whatever. So yeah, definitely. I want you to realize that this is the trusted name, and we're waiting for everybody to get in. 5 minutes in. It takes a minute for the notifications to go out. But we are here live in full effect. This is Lawrence D. Adam. What's going on? I'm good, man. Went out and got some work done and just tired. Okay. I'm good, man. Went out, got some work done, and just tried to have some social interaction as possible. I understand. I'm doing good tonight, actually. Man, today it's been very busy. That's why I'm normally running at around on 11 o'clock, but I might have to push this to 11:30 because it's just easy for me to shower and get going and get right into it. But that's good. I'm actually doing good tonight, and I'm excited about because I'm not going to talk real long. And I know what happens. As soon as I begin to talk get to going what I want to say, what happens is everybody wants to say, oh, we want to come in and we want to talk to Mr. L. No. So tonight, I want to just talk about never let nothing stop you. So I'm waiting for more people to come in. I didn't see the notifications, did not go through on YouTube. And that's what I'm looking for. And YouTube has not sent out a notifications yet. Yeah, so yeah, good to hear. Yeah, man. It's been a busy day, man. Busy day. And I want to come up here, and it's so important. So I give you the first one. The first thing is I see we got 2 people watching. So the other person in the chat room, you can definitely say something right quick. Somebody messaging me. So we got 3 people watching. What's going on? You're in the chat room. I see you. Please, you can definitely chime in right now before waiting for everybody to get in. Before I get into what I'm going to talk about tonight, it's going to be real short. I'm not going to be real long-winded. I'm not going into an extensive teaching. I'm not doing all that. 3 people watching. I went for the notification. I didn't hear the notifications from YouTube that I am live, so that's a little something. But yeah, but I'm actually doing real good. I'm really excited. If you've been watching this series I've been doing on submission, there's two parts. I might hit that third part. Hit the like button, right? Yeah, yes, hit that like button, y'all. You get to help the stream. Yes, definitely hit that like button because it definitely get people to notice what's going on here. Hit the like button. I appreciate that, Evo Rebirth. I appreciate that so much because it's so important. Yo, we got 4 people watching. Let's get this going. Yeah, tonight, man, let's talk about it tonight. Never let nothing stop you. If you only know how organic that message is tonight. But yeah, so yeah, definitely hit that like button when you come in. Show some love to Lawrence D. Adams or LDA. Yes, I've been, you know what I was looking at this week, Rebirth, you know what? I was looking at this week. I've been doing this. People don't even know this since 2007. 2007, I actually been not on YouTube and also on a Blog Talk Radio. So I've been doing this for a long time. So, you know, it's important that you realize that you're not hearing somebody that's just talking from lack of experience, but someone is talking from real experience, like right now. But today we're talking about never let nothing stop you. Never let nothing stop. And you ready? If you guys are ready in to hear what I have to say, put a fire sign in the chat room so we can get started, because I'm not going to be in here long. It's 11:40 right now. Let me know. You said you was a kid back there. 2007, I've been doing this. Yes, 2007. I've been doing this. So back in 2007, my first show is that the question was, do women like nice guys? I think that was the first show I did back then in 2007. 2007, my very first show was, do women like nice guys? And actually, I did it on the Blog Talk Radio, but I also merged in MySpace. So I use MySpace as my, marketing, and people from around the world used to listen. So I've been doing it for a long time, back in 2007. If you watching this, hit the fire sign or put a 1 in the chat so I know the people are viewing, because we are here. I see my lights keep going off, there we go. Keeps moving, maybe because it's trying to sense me. But yeah, put a 1 or put a fire sign in the chat room so we can get this started. I need to know you're ready for me to get started, to throw some heat right quick, because it is definitely on. Definitely on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, Lawrence D. Adams. I am live right now. Do I need to put the music on? We need to get the likes up. We need to get when you get in here, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Get the viewership up. We got 5 people watching. Hey, I appreciate it. All 5 people watching. It may not be 5,000, but I appreciate it. Y'all ready? Okay. All right. Adelita, what's going on? What's going on? Let's get this started. We're not going to be long. It is 11:41:42. There we go. There you go. There's the links. Thank you very much. All in one place. I appreciate it. This is Lawrence D. Adams. I am excited about today. Annalena, how is your day going? How are you today? How's everything going with you? How's everything going with you tonight? How's everything going with you? How's everything going with you? So y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right. Let's get this rolling. Let's get this rolling. I am excited about tonight. Ready to get this rolling, get this crack-a-lacking, as they would say. You're doing all is good. That's good to hear. That's good. So let's get this started, because Annalena says she's ready to get it started, and we're not going to be long. And I definitely want to, first thing I want to say, I appreciate everybody that's watching and listening, but never let nothing stop you. And the reason why I'm saying that, because this very day, I had so much going on in my personal life and work life that everything is all well with me, that I was going to not do the show. I wasn't going to do it. This side. I wasn't going to do it. But then I thought to myself, never let nothing stop you. Why would I say never let nothing stop you? Because there's power in consistency. See, I could have dropped off and not did the show because I'm going to be very transparent. I could have dropped off and not did the show, but I realized there's power in consistency. Even when you don't feel like it, there's power in consistency. When you do something consistently, what it does, it actually causes forward momentum. So first thing I want to say, never let nothing stop you, is you got to realize that it breeds consistency, but it also causes forward motion into the direction that you need to go in. So never let nothing stop you is first built on the foundation of consistency. See, most people are not consistent in the things that they want in life, and they wonder why they never get them. Why? It is because, right, positive trajectory, right. So you have to be consistent, because it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to say, I don't feel like it. It's easy to say, I don't want to do it, or no one's going to be there. But in the power of being consistent, it actually pushes you forward. See, a lot of times, a lot of people want something in life, but they allow their outside situations to stop them from moving forward. So they're not consistent. So the thing of it is, they wonder, the goal is right here, and they're like one inch away from it, but they're not consistent. When you are consistent, you bump right into what you've been looking for. So you never let nothing stop you. And many times the first thing that stops you is your inward conversation. Your inward conversation. Your inward conversation is the first thing that stops you from moving forward, because you begin to reason between two opinions. Man, should I do this or should I not? Should I do this or should I not? But how does this, I know, because everybody going, well, how does this apply to game? Thank you, hit that cash out. So how does this apply to game? Because you realize that conversation that you have within you is really the battleground of your mind. It's the battleground of your mind. So you never let nothing stop you. How does this apply to game? Because I know everybody goes, well, how does this apply to the game? You got to realize when you're learning this game, because it's different from what you're learning in the world, you have to be consistent and not allow yourself to be stopped. So you talk to one girl and it didn't work out. Cool. You talk to another one and it still didn't work out. But as you begin to be consistent in it, you begin to get feedback. And with that feedback, what happens is you now have something that you can build on. So that's why it's so important. It's so important that you never let nothing stop you. And Alina, when you were going to in your line of work, a beautician, cosmetology, it was easy to say, you know what, I can stop here. But you did not allow life situation or problems to stop you. There were plenty of things that could have stopped you, but you press your way on because you realize the power of never letting nothing stop you. If this is making sense to you, put a 1 in the chat room. If this is making sense to you, put a 1 in the chat room. You have to be consistent. See, everybody wants something that's microwave in this day and age. They want to come on here on YouTube, get information, and let it be microwave. Let me get it, and I'm gonna be the thoroughest person in the game. I'm gonna know everything. I'm gonna get all the women in the world. No. You have to be consistent on what you know, and you got to be consistent to put it to practice. You never let nothing stop you. You never let nothing stop you. Because when you allow things, thank you, when you allow things to stop you, and what happens is when you allow things to stop you, what happens is it takes you 2 steps back. And now you got to have forward motion to move forward. You got to have what happens going to take you a little bit longer to get to where you need to be at. So you can't allow things to stop you. See, that's why it's so important having the right people in your ear, being in the right environment so that you can move forward in what you need to do. If I'm talking to you, you need to put a 1 in the sign. I'm gonna just cut this live off because this is a really random live because I can be doing something up right now. I can be doing something else right now. There we go. Thank you. Come on, get the likes up. Put a 1 in the chat room. Never let nothing stop you. There you go. What's going on, Tim? There we go. What's going on? That's my dude. What's going on? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, let's get this going. Let's get this cracking locking. You say, well, what does this have to do with game? See, please, let me emphasize this again. Game is just strategy. People think it's game that you're trying to finesse somebody to manipulate. No, game is just strategy of life. What's going on, Seth? Thank you. What's going on? I see they're responding. Good. Thank you. So I can cut this off. Let me put a 1 in the side too. Put a 1 in there too. I can cut this off. There we go. What's going on? But I want you to get back to what I'm saying. You never let nothing stop you. So, but I must say this. While you moving forward, you got to allow, when you're moving forward, you got to allow life to give you feedback, because you might be, I'm not going to let nothing stop me, but it's giving you the feedback that you need to turn left and not right, or you need to stop for 2 days and then go back to it. You got to be able to read the signs when you're not allowing things to stop you, because life is always giving you signs on where you need to go next. Life is always giving you signs on where you need to go next. So why are you saying I'm not gonna let nothing stop me? I ain't nothing. So the feedback that you get from a woman, okay, I don't like you, I think you're ugly, whatever the case may be. Okay, I know next time, let me try this. Your life is always giving you feedback. You got to be able to read the feedback the life is giving you. You got to be able to read the feedback the life is giving you. Even though I'm saying never let nothing stop you, you got to be, you see 44, okay, all right. You see 44 today. Oh, wow. You never allow life to stop you. So if you see in 4444, 4444 is mastery numbers. Yeah, I'm trying it differently. So life, so the thing of it is, life is saying don't give up, don't, because you want that forward motion, but you got to be able to read the signs on where to turn, when to stop, when to go, when to pull back, when to do what you need to do. Life is constantly giving you but what happens is, in the rush to move forward to your goal, we don't pay attention to the signs that are in front of us. Remember, life game is just strategies. So if you come to a stop sign, you realize, what strategy do I need to take next to move to where I need to get at? So I'm talking real abstract. So let me get to the real thing. So a lot of times when you come in here for some game about women, or about life, wherever the case may be. So if a woman is giving you the feedback that she's liking what you're saying, what do you do next? You keep going. But if she stops and says, oh, don't touch me there, you think, why is she saying stop, don't touch me there? Because it's constantly giving you feedback. I want you to understand that life is constantly giving you feedback. And if it's giving you feedback, it's telling you what you need to do next. The next thing I want you to get will never let nothing stop you is this. You might have heard this, but I'm going to say this. You have to be careful who your friends are. You have to be careful who your friends are. You have to be careful who your friends are. Write that in the chat room. I have to be careful who my friends are. I have to be careful who my friends are. I have to be careful who my friends are. Why are you saying that, Elder? Thank you. I have to be careful who my friends are. Write that in the chat room. You got to participate because I got a couple minutes and I'm going to jump up. I'm going to go on the call. You guys can call in, but you got to be careful. Yes, you got to be careful who my friends are. Why is Lawrence D. Adams telling you you have to be careful who your friends are? Your friends are a reflection of who you are. Your friends are a reflection of who you are. So if they're telling you to stop, that means, or that you can't do something, that means there's something inside of you that's saying that you can't do it or that you don't believe in yourself. There's something in you that's saying that you do not believe in yourself. I'm trying to get something going because I'm not going to be on here long. I'm not going to. Friends help shape the energy you carry. Friends, I like that. I like that. But I wanted to say it. Can I say it another way? I'm going to say it another way. Friends are like mirrors. They reveal who you are. Friends are like mirrors. They reveal who you are. They can suck you in or throw you off unintentionally as well. But you had to say, but what you said was deep. Your friends are like mirrors. They reveal who you are. So when you look at your friends, they reveal who you are. Can we go a little deeper right quick? Because I want to definitely get this in. Let's do it this way. So they reveal who you are. Yes, they do. So, but this is the other thing what your friends do. Your friends, they reveal who you are because they're like a mirror. But this is the other thing. For you to come on this channel and listen to me, that means there's a part of you. I am your future talking to your present. I am your future talking to your present. So there's a part of you that you're experiencing in me that's revealing who you are right now. Because you couldn't receive it from you. Let me say it slowly. Because you couldn't receive it from you, you had to get it from me so that you can hear it. If I went too deep, let me know. But that's how it worked. So there's a part of you that's looking at me, Lawrence D. Adams, LDA. And what I'm saying, you couldn't believe yourself to hear it. So you had to go to Lawrence D. Adams' channel and hear it from him so that you can believe it. So in essence, I'm just you talking to you. I am just you talking to you. I am just you talking to you. Because you couldn't believe it when you heard your own self say it. So I had to come and reveal myself as you as a different person. If that's too deep, let me know. I went too deep right there. Because I am just a mirror of you on some level. If you understand, if you understood what I just said, put a 1 in the chat room. If you did not understand, put a 2. And then we're going to open up the call line because I'm going to only be here for a short second. Y'all quiet now. Y'all quiet. Did you understand what I said? I am just you on some level. Manifested as Lawrence D. Adams, but I'm still you. If you understood that, put a 1. If you did not, put a 2. And then after that, I'm going to open up the Zoom. And you can come up on the Zoom, but please understand, you start talking crazy and whatever the case may be, you already know what I'm going to do. Cut it. So we're going to start the Zoom. And callers using internet. Okay. And we're going to do this. 1. So you said, yeah, I have very few friends, and the ones I do have think like me. Correct. But let me challenge you, Evo Rebirth. You want people that think like you, yes, but you want people who think. You want to be around people who are thinking in your future. Who are what? Thinking in your future. Why do you want people to thinking in your future? Because they're going to pull you into your future. So you want people who think like you, yes, but you want people who don't think like you, because where you at right now, if you get only to have people around you who think like you, you're going to stay the same way. So you need to be around people who think like you on some degree, but think higher than you so they can pull you to where you need to be. That makes sense. Let me turn this down. Channel. If that makes sense. Let me see and put this link in here. That is the link. That is the link. You can come up on Zoom right now because I'm telling you, I'm not being on here long. Last week, y'all, they pulled me just the Zoom link. You can come up on the Zoom and you can talk. And I'm not going to be on here long. I'm not going to do it. You talk crazy. You do anything. And if you do anything else, I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin it. Trying to pin it to the top. Pin the message. There we go. Hit the Zoom link. You can come up. And we're going to do that. Here we go. Boop. Boop. And you can come up. I'll see you. I'm telling you, you do anything else, you LDA do not play. Plain and simple. I do not play at all. But you can come up and you can ask a question on what we were talking about. So I'm just another version of you talking to you. So I can see you when you come up. You have any questions? It's the perfect time. I'm going to give you 5 minutes and I'm going to pull it. So if you want to come up on a Zoom call, it's the perfect time to come up, have your audio right. Don't have me talking in the background. What's up, Ted? What's going on? What's up, everybody? What's going on, Ted? Okay, I see what you mean. People who see the good and the potential in your future. Right. That's who you need to be around. So all I am doing is I am a part of you. I am your future talking to your present. That's all LDA is. It's your future talking to your present. What's up, Ted? Come up on the call. I didn't put the link. Hit the link. Come up on your phone and you can talk live on here. I need to get the number. I might get the number. That might be better. So definitely you can call up. You like chapter 2, huh? You like that, huh? Chapter 2 of the video. Yeah. Yeah, chapter 2, you like that, huh? That's good. That's good. That was created just today, fresh off the press. So yeah, that the chapter 2 was really good. So let's go. If you want to come up on the Zoom, you can do that, or we may do it this way. Let's see if we can do it this way, because I want to give everybody an option to do something. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Okay, my keyboard hasn't. Here we go. You wait for chapter 3, huh? You can't wait for chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3 is going to be something else. You can definitely. Let's see if I can get in here. I think I remember the password. You can hit the Zoom. You can come up. I'll see when you come up on Zoom. But I may have a little special tonight. Let's see what we got going. So realize, never let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing stop you. I know I'm sort of like, feel like I'm all over the place, but I'm actually in the right place because I'm speaking to somebody that's watching. Let's do this. Let's see, we can do this. Not now. There we go. Save password. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, settings. So I want you to realize, yeah, I'm doing something at the same time. Let's see here. We're gonna do this because no one's come up on the Zoom, so I'm trying to give everybody the opportunity. Oh, okay. Okay. Got one. What's going on? Turn your audio on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody came up on the Zoom call, but they're not saying anything. So let's get back to what we were saying. So let me move this right here and boom. So Zoom call is not on so you can't see the Zoom call, but you definitely can. Let me do this. Participant. Let me do this. Okay. So the most important thing that you got to realize, never let nothing stop you. Your friends, your family, your past situations, you can't allow anything to stop you from moving forward. What happens is we have a lot of times we get distracted because we get discouraged because what we see in before us did not happen. Okay, it jumped off. So you can definitely hit the Zoom link and you would come up. So who's going to be the first one to come up? Who's going to be the first one to come up? If not, I'm about to cut this short. I'll cut it short. Now, before we get any further, you can come up on the Zoom thing, or you can. I got another option for you. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to it live. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. We want to go here. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Anyone have any questions while we're talking here? Nobody got questions. Nobody saying that. Y'all just want to see me. I'm gonna put the music on. I'm giving you options. I gave you the Zoom. Um, I'm trying to do something at the same time. We'll see if we can do it. So I got another way you can call in. Cause somebody, well, I can't get on Zoom. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to get on Zoom. Nobody got questions. Y'all just want to see the L, huh? Let's see anybody jumped on the Zoom. Nobody's came on the Zoom. Okay. Well, this is Lawrence D. Adams. Let me break down what I was going to say real quick. Got 8 people watching. Hit the like button when you hit this. First thing first, never let anything stop you. That means you got whatever's happening in your life, you have to move forward in it. You have to be precise. You got to know what you want. One of the things to stop you from moving forward is you don't know what you want. Very important. You have no clue what you want. So guess what happens is everything in a mama will try to stop you. The next thing you got to look at who's your friends, who's there to support you, who's there to not to support you. So you got to examine your friends about never let nothing stop you. The other thing is you got to think about what signs, when you're moving forward, what are the signs telling you in front of you? Many times the signs in front of us are saying us to go left, right, or to stop or to move forward. So you got to read the signs. That's game. Number 5. Okay. There we go. Find some change. You'll definitely come up. I can hear you live. You can ask me a question. So how can you progress in life without changing your specific path? How can you progress in life without changing your specific? You progress in life. I mean, this answer is going to be super simple, but this is it. You progress in life one step at a time. Sometimes we think we need to take 5 steps to get to where we need to be at. But reality of it is we only need to take 1 step at a time. But as I just said, you have to evaluate your life. You have to do what? You have to evaluate your life constantly. See, in order for there to be progress, there always has to be evaluation. But I want to say it another way. We only inspect. You have to constantly inspect your life. You constantly got to look at what are you doing. You don't know you're progressing unless you do an evaluation. At the end of the year, or if you work in a job, you realize at the end of the year or every 6 months, they're going to do an evaluation. Why they do evaluation? They do an what's going on, Mose, man? They do an evaluation. Why they do evaluation? Because they need to see if you progress. So you constantly have to do an evaluation. Let me give you an evaluation tip. You can hit the Zoom link. You can come up live. They do an evaluation on your life. Why they do an evaluation? To see if you're progressing. So here's my suggestion for you. You need to get a journal. You need to write down where you're at now and where you will be in 6 months. You need to evaluate every week or every month on your progression to completing your goal. Let me say it again. Get a journal, write down every week what you have accomplished, what you haven't accomplished, so that you what? Can evaluate your progression. If you don't evaluate, no way in the world you're going to know what to do. So you have to evaluate what's going on, bro. So you can hit the Zoom call, and the Zoom link is right there, and I can see you right in the Zoom call. So you constantly got to evaluate. Let me give an example. There's Alfie Kingdom, good brother of mine, like a brother. He's a brother to me, actually. What we do is every day or every we can't Zoom on this $5 tablet. I understand. Okay. So every day we do evaluations of our YouTube and our life, almost every day or every other day. So we're constantly talking. Important. See, I got a friend and he's keeping me accountable and I'm keeping him accountable on our progression on what we're doing. So I challenged him and he challenged me to go to the next level. Please understand everything I just said. He keeps me accountable, but I keep him accountable too. We talk every day or every other day on YouTube life situations. Why do we do that? We do that to keep each other accountable, but to check each other's progress. Why am I saying that to you? You need to find, you probably need to get part of Lawrence D. Adams coaching, part of his thing, to get someone to keep you accountable. If you think I'm playing, yes, Alfie can get somebody else to do that, but he talks every day, or it's a text message or it's a call. Hey man, what's going on? What you doing? Yeah, shout out to Alfie. So we keep each other accountable, but also you got to understand this. Please understand. Remember I said your friends are a reflection of you. So he's constantly pushing what? To get to the next level. I'm constantly pushing him, get to the next level. See, a lot of times, say in this manosphere, there's people that can be jealous of each other, content creators, or even people that watch, and they're not secure in who they are to push someone else forward. I'm talking to somebody. I'm giving you a live example from someone I know. I met him in person. If you ever see him mention me, say, oh, that's my big brother. Out of respect. But I want you to see, you need someone to say, you can't give up. Because I was about to call him today because I didn't see something today. I was about to get at Alfie today. You know I was going to get at Alfie because he said he was going to do something and I dared him. So I was not giving him any excuses not to do what he said he was going to do. I was not giving him any excuses for not doing what he said he was going to do. And then I popped up on my phone and I seen it. Because I was going to call him and say, yo, bro, you said you was going to do this. Where is it at? Show and prove. When he was going to do his books, you got to do it, man. Not only did he come with one book, he came out with 3 books. You see, I did this 3 books because he's coming out with another book. It's keeping your friends and people around you accountable. That's how you not, because many times it can be lonely when you're pushing. See, look what he just said. I just did a show. I just did a fire show. See, because I was going to call him on it because we have I want to say a dare that you got to do something every week. We had a dare. You got to do it. If you don't do it, what's going on? There is no excuses. Now the challenge is back on me to do my part. Not only hold him accountable, for him to allow him to hold me accountable for the things I need to do. That's how you accomplish great things. That's how you never let things stop you. You have people saying you can do better and you better do better. I was going to stop in a few minutes. No one's coming up on the Zoom call. Alfred, you want to come up, you let me know, and I definitely send you the link. You can come up. Because you got to have someone pushing you. You can't do this. This is the fallacy that so many people have, especially us men folks, that you can't do it by yourself. No successful company endeavor was done by themselves. Steve Jobs did not build Apple by himself. He had a team. Your mother and father didn't even bring you into this world by themselves. It was the team effort. It was a team effort. Said, what if the dare is crazy? It was a team effort. Your mother and father didn't even bring you here by themselves. Why? Because it was a team effort. Most people don't realize that. It was a team effort. You may not know your mama, you may not know your daddy, but it was a team effort. Now I got to find out where the link is. Oh my God. I don't know oh, there it is. It was a team effort. And many times we don't realize that you need a team around you. And Alina is part of the team. You need people to push you to the next freaking level. You cannot do this by yourself. Let me get this right here. Oh, right here. Get those likes up, because I'm about to pull off of this in a few seconds. But you got to realize you need people around you. It's when you get by yourself that your mind starts playing tricks on you. And that's what you don't want to do. You got to find your, here we go. See here, forcing me to go to the next level. Oh shoot. Okay, it didn't copy. Okay, so I'm gonna try this again. Please click the like. Yeah, click the likes button. Let me know. Let me do this. Copy. Okay. I love it because it's forcing me to do this. Here we go. There it is, Alfie. I just sent it to you. But it's a team effort. You cannot do this alone. Okay, Dre's asking, okay, good. What if you have people around you bringing you down, or supporting you, or not supporting your growth? You missed earlier, Dre. I said something about that. I'm glad you asked that. So if you have people around you who are bringing you down, you need to exit stage left immediately. Or if you can't really leave them, you got to minimize your interactions with them. Next, you ask, or not supporting your growth. You need to minimize your interactions with them and get some other friends who support where you're going. Now, you missed what I said earlier because I said your friends are just a mirror of who you are. Your friends are just a mirror of who you are. So if they're not supporting you, the question I must ask you, Dre, why are you not supporting yourself? Why are you not investing in yourself? Your friends are just revealing some part of you where you're not supporting yourself. I hope you understand what I just said to you, Dre. Your friends are just a part of you that's saying you do not support yourself. So what that's saying to you, your friends are saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest of them all? We see that Dre don't support himself. So we're going to remind him that he don't support himself. So on some level, you're not supporting yourself. So you got to start supporting yourself. The first thing you need to do, Dre, is invest in yourself. A book. I too understand. You understand. So you got to start supporting yourself. The reason why they ain't supporting you, because you don't support you. Actually, a little deeper, you don't believe in yourself enough. Because what's happening is when you begin to support yourself and believe in yourself, those friends will have to leave because they realize they don't fit in your world anymore. They do not what? They do not fit in your world anymore. There he is. What's going on, brother? You got your thing on mute.
My bad. How you feeling, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
How's the vibe this evening?
It's good, man. Real laid back. Dude, man, if you only knew what I had to do to push to even get up here to do this. One of the
man, it'd be rough.
Dude, one of the craziest lights going out at the job, people stuck in elevators. I've been running all night. So when I came here, I almost said I wasn't going to do the show.
Right.
But guess what I heard, and I see and heard in the back? You can't do it. Because now I got to say, talk to you and say, hey, why didn't you do the show? Accountability.
Right.
So that's what it comes up.
That's real talk.
Yeah. And I got to think, when we talk tomorrow or the next day, hey, man, what happened to the show? I can't give you some lame excuse and like, yo, man, I wasn't feeling enough. I was in my feelings and, you know, the lights went out and this.
Yeah.
And I can't give you that.
You got to do it.
Yeah, I got to do it. Even I did it.
It be the times you don't plan it that really be you know what? To be honest with you, YouTube is actually, if you look at YouTube as a business, or you plan on having it as your business, it's almost one of the hardest hustles, because the thing is okay, like say if you hustling, I don't know, plates or vacuum cleaners, whatever, you hustle and then you run out and then you go cop more and you keep the money flowing in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But with this, when you stop, it stops.
Yeah.
You can't take no time off. You can't take 3 weeks. You can, but you might as well start over. Mm-hmm. You take 3 weeks off of this, YouTube is not rocking with you, and you gotta start your whole thing over. So it's up to you to consistently put out content and consistently be engaging on a consistent basis, and not get paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes you get donations, but it's a lot of time that doesn't always equal out to what you know what I'm saying? You got to really have a passion for it.
Yeah, and the passion got to be greater than just you want to be famous or you want to have a channel. This many times it is the fulfillment comes from seeing people's lives change.
Yeah. Especially when you got talent too. You know, people can be smart, but you know when you got talent. Whether people tell you or you just feel it or you know it. That's why you pursue it. So if your talent ain't recognized the way you know you should, it's kind of like demotivating but motivating at the same time, because you just kind of live for that moment where you finally get to that place where you already know you were supposed to get to.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Never let nothing stop you. I could have been easily stopped. Okay, you said LDA, I'm really struggling with this topic because I have no support on my growth pattern. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You're talking right now.
Yes, you do.
I have to self-motivate myself.
What you say?
You need to master motivating yourself first anyway. Then that way anybody who helps you is a bonus.
That's what he just said. He just said what you said. Thank you, Tim. Tim just said it. You got us, bro. I mean, say it again. I am just your future self talking to your present. So you keep saying self-defeating words. I have no one to support me. Guess what you're going to constantly create in your life? People who are not going to support you. So you have
You
to
gotta want it though. You can't don't expect y'all can't expect us to want it more for y'all than y'all want it for yourselves though.
right. So you have a support. You got it. You can reach out to me on Instagram. You can reach out to me. You have support. But this the thing. I cannot and I will not, in no circumstance, baby you and hold your hand when I'm expecting you to run and walk into what you're called to do. And I'm thinking I believe go ahead.
You know John Buddha mindset, don't you?
Yeah.
He made a video about this. You should check it out. You know, it's only like 10 minutes. I think you should check it out. It's about this. The title of it is Why His Views Are So Low, but he say some shit I think you will resonate with you. I think you'll feel it.
Yeah.
It's today's video, so you ain't gonna look for it. It's today.
I got you. I'll look it up. Yeah. See, Tim says, yeah, but as said, your number one fan is you. Don't misunderstand our support as a replacement for you. Tim, you right on the money. You right on the money. Evo Rebirth says, yeah, I feel the same way, but it all falls on me at the end of the day. I'm gonna tell you something. I tell my sons, I say it to them, and they probably heard it so much, they like, please don't say it again. There's no one going to do it for you but you. There's no one going to do it for you but you. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to cut the slack out of you, Dre, to say, get off of your duff and get some stuff done. No one's going to do it. No one's going to hold your hand. No one's going to give you ice cream. You got to go do it for you. For me, LDA and Alfie were help like 10%, but 90% of the work is on me. That's something we get the same message. The messages go through.
Huh?
No, the messages go through anyway. But you're right, Tim. You got to put in the work. I am here just to remind you every Tuesday, which I'm gonna need to increase every day, to get off of your butt and say, I am not going to feel sorry. You're not going to come over to Lawrence D. Adams or definitely on Alfie and play the victim, because you're not going to get a song and dance here. We're going to say, get up and get out there and do your thing. That's what you need to hear. If no one supports you, you got to support yourself. I hate to be this rough, man. I got to, because I'm like this on my sons. You hear me talk awfully about my son. I tell him, dude, ain't nobody gonna do it for you but you. My son had an issue where they're not paying him. Guess what I told him? Do you want me to come down there and handle it? No, Dad, I don't want you to handle it. I said, why not? I don't want you to handle it, because I was gonna come in there suited and booted, and I would have got his money. But what he needed to see was that he can do it. I said, boy, you better get your money. Don't let them play with you, because if I come down there, I'm wreaking havoc. He didn't want Dad to come down there because he wanted to show and prove that, Dad, I can handle my business. So I'm saying to you, Dre, I'm saying to you, like I said to my sons, you don't want me to come with my suit on, my boots on. Because this is not the channel for my Johnny on 1 foot, 2 foot. No, this is a channel where we are calling you to cut the slack, because the slack is cut off of me. Like I said, I had to talk to him and say, yo, man, why I didn't do it? Huh? Go ahead.
So the message will catch up.
Yeah.
I'm saying the message will catch up. We want it. So the problem is we want it on our time.
Yeah.
So we deserve it, but it's coming. You know, it's coming. I can't wait to. I'm gonna appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, right. So yeah, definitely. So Dre, y'all didn't cause me to go longer than I want to do. If you want to come on the Zoom, the link is I'm giving you yeah, I'm longer than what I need to be. I'm over actually 4 minutes over. Hit the link. You can come up to the Zoom call. You can answer questions. I'm telling you, talk crazy. You start talking about the Sasquatch and Bigfoot. I'm gonna mute you and I'm gonna get you ban you. Tim, I know you got my back.
For sure.
So yeah, so like I was saying earlier about Alfie.
Hey, who the one person who don't miss a show on your channel? Ted Riley, huh?
Ted, Moseman, Tim.
It's like, like I say, it's like we all have some same people, but then we all got our certain people who don't never
Yeah,
miss.
and Tim.
I'm trying to remind you.
I keep saying Tim. I mean saying Ted, but Ted, yes, but Tim also, and Moseman. To get to our version of success, you must not skip steps. Correct. But yeah, those guys are definitely faithful. That's why they got wrenches. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, we have a conversation. Me and him, I got to go this way. Me and him have a conversation every other day or every day. What's going on with our channels? What's going on with life? Keeping each other accountable. You need someone that's going to keep your butt accountable, because when you get, what happens is, it says idle mind is the devil's playground. And when you start getting by yourself and getting thoughts, you're like, man, I don't want to do this. I want to give up. I just forget this, forget that. You need somebody to say, yo, what you doing? How's it going? Why are you doing this?
It's effective also because we actually really care about each other's well-being and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can be checking in and keeping your partner or your brother accountable because you want some penis measuring, but it ain't because of that though. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You only on top because you don't want to lose type shit. You don't want that type of situation.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, you're right. All right, Frank, come on, man. Come on. It's important to support the people who share your intellectual goals. Gold. You both are essential in our space. I appreciate that. I fell off track. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Dre, that you fell off track. If you never admit where you at, you can never get to where you need to go. If you keep saying you never admit, man, I'm off track, guess what's going to happen? You're never going to get to where you need to go. I'm telling you, I had to do some things. I had to do some work last night. I had to admit something. I mean, this has been me a little bit transparent. I had to do some internal work last night. I had to admit some things about myself that I had to adjust. So I'm not exempt. Don't think I'm up here, Mr. Got it all together. I do not have it all together. I have to work like hell to keep myself together. But I had to take some inventory of my own self and say, you know what? That ain't right. You need to adjust it. You need to let this go. I even had to deal with, and somebody even talked to Alfie about, but I can share a little. I had to let some things go, even on YouTube, because it can bother you. What you were talking about, that video with Bulldog, right?
Yeah.
When you look at the low viewership and what you're giving, and you seen somebody else who's not talking on the level you're talking, and they got 1 million people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I had to deal with that inside of me and not be bitter, not be jealous, not be envious, and realize I'm in the right space with the right people I need to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And that my turn has already came. It's here. You're right, accountability. But Any more questions before we go? There we go. Any more questions before we go? I learned that at my trade school, I fell off track too, though too worried about some monetary coochie, momentary coochie. That'll always do it.
Hmm.
You start sniffing, and next what happened? Because the reason why you fell off track. Why did you fell off track? Because of that. You put that on a pedestal.
It'll mess your life up if you ain't got no discipline, bro.
That's right.
That's for sure.
It will mess you up, man. I cut my beard down too, man. Cut it down a little bit. Grow it back out.
I can't look at the I can't I'm back. I just can see the oh okay. Now I just had the comments up. I cut mine off. I cut my whole hair off. I'll be like, fuck it, I'm at the house all the time anyway. Shit. Keeping up these waves is a hassle.
Yeah, I cut my beard.
Doing all this brushing ain't going nowhere. Ain't going on no vacations, nothing.
Right. So yeah, Dre, man, I do. I understand. I wish I had me when I was younger. At this time. Because I was going through. That's real talk. But I ain't gonna hold you long. I'm not gonna be here long. That's all I'm gonna say. My facial expression should have told you what or you can't see me, but yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, well, I appreciate you always supporting. Support each other, man. Y'all keep your heads together and don't be afraid to ask for help and buy my books. Subscribe to the channel.
Get his book.
Holler at me later, bro.
Peace.
Hit me up later.
Yeah. Like GPS system in the car, if you get go off track, it will calibrate and find a new direction and get you on course. Walter King, that is on point. On point. I'm not going to be here long. I hope this live helped you. Hit the like button. And what is the number for the night? I want Tim to tell me the number for the night. Tim was Savato. Tell me the number for the night so everybody can put into the comments after the video. Tim, I want you to give me the number. He said the number tonight is 7. So everyone put 7 in the chat room. When this video finished, in the comments, put 7. Only you and I and Tim would know what that means. So I want you to put 7 in. I'm putting it in 2 right now. Put a 7. 7 is completion. Put a 7 in the chat room, but put it in the comments. Only you, people who listen to the video would know what the 7 means. There we go. There you go. Put a 7 in the chat room. There we go. Get the 7. So we're going to hold tonight. So I'm going to end this in the comments. Put a 7. Only we know what it means. We got 10 people watching. I need to see 10 7s in the comments. So all you got to do is put a 7. No, and only us who know what this means. Let me end this. End me. There we go. Ted and Tim. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ted. Most Man, Dre, Walter, Evil Rebirth. This is Lawrence D. Adams. I'm going to, for Ted, I'm going to work on part 3, submission with no mission, in the next couple of days. So make sure you put a 7. What number you need to put it there? 7 in the comments. So everyone only knows who watched the video, because they're going to look at, what is he talking about, a 7? What does that mean? They're going to know, only us going to know what that means. This is Lawrence D. Adams. I am out. I enjoyed you guys. Have a good night. Peace. Oh, wait. If you have any questions, and you need to reach out to me. You need to get coaching. You can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me there, and we can set up an appointment, and you can talk to me because some things you might not want to talk about on Instagram, or you might not want to talk on the live. You want to talk about personally to walk you through. Dude, you're looking at someone that's been doing this for since 2007. So I'm not a novice, and two, who's lived life ups and downs, everything like that. So we got 7 people watching. 7 is the thing. You guys have a good night. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and I am out of here.